Okay, so this is how I generally make the connections. First thing I do is I pull out the terminal block. You can pull these out just by using a little screwdriver and it pops right out. So this is the one from down there. It's got, as you see, the numbers 1 through 11. And we're following the wiring diagram for the tank switch and the well switch. So both of those, number 6 is the 24 volts out. So I got my number 6 going to a little wire junction here, where I've connected the common of the float switch here, and then also the common of the well switch. And then as the diagram shows, the float switch goes to number 9, and the well level switch, the run dry sensor, goes to number 10. So once I've got those connected and labeled and well connected, I can put this back in, which is not too hard. Just line it up and push it all the way in. There you go. And so you can double check that 6 is the power and 9 and 10 is digital input 2 and 3. And that's how you wire up the sensors. You want to make sure your wires are well, maybe even zip tie them so that they're connected inside this. Okay. Okay, this is a video real quick of how to wire the a float switch and a run dry switch, a well switch for the RSI. So once you've connected it, as we showed in the other video, I like to show this on the multi-monitor, which is DN is digital inputs, and you can change what the multi-monitor shows. If you want it to show an energy counter instead of the digital inputs, you click OK there, and now you can see that this particular RSI has used 51 megawatt hours. But in this case, we want to see the digital inputs. So right now, all the digital inputs are zeros. If there's a 1 there, it means it won't run. And you can see what they should be over here in the, let me show you, I went to the home button, and then in the I/O list is the very first option up here. And the I/O list describes what each one of those are. So we wired the tank level to number 9 and the well level, the well minimum level, to number 10 inside the RSI. So that's digital input 2 and digital input 3. So now, if we go back to the home, back to the multi-monitor, when the tank level is full, digital input number 2 shows up as a 1, and you can't start the system when this is a 1. So this is designed so that over time it gradually falls. So gradually falling over time. And then when the water level is low enough again that there's space in the tank, it automatically switches back to a 0. And then you could start the RSI. Okay, going back to here, I'll show you the settings that are around the well level switch, which can be found in main menu, parameters, I/O configuration. And in there you have the min-max water level settings. So if you scroll here, you get to the minimum well level. Is the logic load means that when it goes to 1, it's going to turn off. And then it automatically waits for 8 minutes. So let's change that to, and for our case, just to wait for, you can make it wait for probably 30 minutes is probably the best idea. But for the test here, I'm going to make it wait for 2 minutes. So it's not blinking, so it's saved that. I'll press OK, go back. Alright, so it's ready to start up. So I'll press the green button to start it up. So it starts running. It's running my fake motor over here. And then you see all the zeros. The zeros mean that all the digital switches are good. Now if the level in the well drops low enough, and what I'm doing over here is I'm going to make the well level drop by connecting this relay. Just give me a second. Goodness, hold on, I almost set it down. Okay, once again, system is running, and then I connect the switch here, and you see it says low well level. And if I go back to home, I'll go back to the multi-monitor. It's waiting 120 seconds. And it won't start that countdown until the 1 goes away. So the 1 represents, once again, that this switch is closed. So as soon as that 1 goes away, as so, I will disconnect it. See, the 1 went away, and now that's starting to count. Oh, I made it touch again accidentally. Let me pull it completely off. Okay. So now the 1 has gone away, and it's going to wait 116 seconds for the motor to start back up. Okay, so we have about 8 seconds left on our waiting time after the water has refilled and the 1 has gone away. We're all zeros, and then it starts up. And it should run as normal after that. And that's basically it until you have another float switch happen. And now we have the tank level max because I picked up the tank level. So, there you go.